Bitcoin is still trading within this descending channel. We have been talking about the RSI is coming down again. Guys, what is going to happen with Bitcoin? Can we see Bitcoin making another low right here and another higher low in the RSI, and from there see a reversal and go into a uptrend? We are also going to have a look at some other signals that we are seeing in the chart right now, like a golden cross that is coming up, and I'm going to show you guys what this chart is telling us right now. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. This is the blockchain today. Let's dive right into it. But before we are zooming into the Bitcoin price, guys, make sure with every single one of you to scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. That is very, very much appreciated. Now guys, let's jump right into it. And right now we are on the 4-hour time frame, and what we can see is that yesterday, Sunday, Bitcoin had that bounce up till the resistance. We have been talking about that, especially the moment we broke the middle of the channel. We can see we got a reaction in the price and we came towards the resistance. Bitcoin tried to break out right here, but eventually it resulted in a fake out. And yeah, the price of Bitcoin right now is coming back down, and at this specific moment is testing the middle of the channel again. And the RSI is also quite interesting because we are going to test most likely the uptrend in the RSI very soon if we are not testing it right now. We are going to talk about that in a bit because we could be seeing something interesting. Now let's go first to the daily time frame, because a lot of people are talking about this right now. That is that we are going to see a golden cross very soon, a bullish cross. And what is a bullish cross, guys? It basically is a cross of two important moving averages, and the 200-day moving averages, the long-term moving average, and the 50-day moving average. And what the idea basically is once the 50-day, so the short-term moving average, is going below the long-term moving average, the 200-day moving average, then that is a death cross, a bearish cross, like we have seen right here. But right now, we are most likely going to see the opposite, which is a golden cross, which is that the shorter term moving average is going above the longer term moving average. And normally that is interpreted as a bullish sign because short term is looking more bullish than the long term moving average, and that shows that the trend is to the upside. We also see that in the hash ribbons, for example. When we get an inversion of the hash ribbons, the short-term moving average goes below the longer-term moving average, which means capitulation, bearish momentum, right? And the opposite is true as well. When the shorter-term moving average goes above the longer-term moving average, that shows that new momentum can be coming in and that we can see more bullish momentum. But let's have a look at historical price action, guys, when we have seen a golden cross as well. So right here we have seen a golden cross in May 2020, and as you can see afterwards we haven't seen that much of a reaction in the price yet. But yeah, of course we got that major rally months afterwards, but I don't think that it was very significant because sooner or later it has to cross anyway, right? Here we had the death cross, which happened actually after Bitcoin dumped. So the death cross was actually a bullish signal right here. Also what we are seeing right here, the death cross was in this range kind of a bullish signal because we got that bounce afterwards, right? So that's the problem with these moving average. Sometimes it's kind of a lagging indicator, which means that we see the sign and the price actually already reacted, so we are seeing the sign afterwards. So what we are seeing right here, we have a golden cross as well. So the 50-day moving average goes above the 200-day moving average, but as you can see we already had that breakout in the Bitcoin price, so it was better to catch Bitcoin the moment we broke the horizontal resistance right here. So is this bullish? Yes, of course, it's a bullish development when the short-term moving average goes above the longer term, shows that we are in a uptrend right here. Does it bring any significance right here for the immediate future? Well, I don't think so. It can actually can work both ways. Yeah, it can work as a bullish sign historically, but also as a bearish sign. Right here we got a golden cross as well. That was right after we topped out and right before the drop we have seen in March 2020. So yeah, that's also the reason, guys, why I haven't been talking too much about this golden cross right? Because I think it is less significant. It is more important to look at the other signals that we are seeing in the chart right now. So let's do that also, guys. But before I'm jumping into the shorter term time frame with you guys, if you are interested in trading Bitcoin on the spot market or on the margins platforms, then I would highly suggest to join Bybit or the Femex platform. If you are interested in trading the S&P 500 as well, I would suggest to use Prime XPD for that. You can trade over on Prime XPT, the S&P 500, the regular financial markets, using Bitcoin as collateral. They also launching very, very soon their staking platform where you can stake your cryptocurrencies basically, and they have quite a nice APY on that, better than BlockFi right now. So if you are interested in that, you can find my affiliate link to Prime XPT down below as well, where you can get an additional bonus of 50% on top of your deposit, which you can use for trading, and a 25% discount on your fees for trading, which is quite a lot, right? Then on Bybit, we have a bonus of $610 if you meet the deposit requirements, and on Femex, it's $2,000 if you meet the deposit requirements, and both are very nice exchanges. I use them daily to trade on the spot market, but as well to trade with leverage, because you don't need, on all of these exchanges, there's no KYC procedure, which is also quite nice. Then guys, let's dive into the 1 hour time frame right here. Let me bring out the drawings again. So what we can see is Bitcoin is still trading in this descending channel quite clearly, right? And right now it's testing the middle of the channel. We are seeing some form of a reaction. Yeah, not too much yet. Yesterday we tried to break out of the resistance right here, but we failed. And normally it's logical when we are seeing the price breaking out right here and we're looking at the wick of the candle and we're seeing actually a bearish divergence, then most of the time it can lead to a rejection. So we have, if the price is coming down to support and you see a bullish divergence, that most likely indicates that we are seeing a bounce. When the price is reaching resistance, touching the resistance, coming along with a bearish divergence, most likely that will be followed with a rejection. So guys, what can we expect right now in the Bitcoin price? Well, the structure hasn't been changing that much. We are still seeing this major divergence going on, right, where the price is moving in a downwards channel and the relative strength index is in a uptrend. I still think that this is a nice divergence because we are seeing that divergence on different momentum indicators as well. It's not only the relative strength index which is showing that. So that I think is quite significant. And as long as we are trading within this descending channel, there is a possibility that we are going to see a nice breakout right here and Bitcoin going to rally. However, if we were to lose some key levels right here, if we were to lose the support of the channel right here, which is right now at 44,300 approximately, then that could be slightly worrying, and then I think it is very likely that we are going to test the lows right here, which would be at approximately 42,900 roughly. If we lose that level, then the next level to watch is $41,000. But yeah, like I said in my previous videos, if that were to happen, we need to invalidate that divergence as well. So Bitcoin needs to break back below the uptrend we are seeing in the relative strength index to get more bearish momentum to really see a further drop in the Bitcoin price. But so far, I'm still slightly leaning to the side that we are going to see a bounce from these levels sooner or later. But if we have a look at historical price action of Bitcoin, sometimes it can actually take quite some time. So guys, here we have another example. It's better visible on the daily time frame that it can actually take some time until we are seeing that bounce coming in place. So this is a different structure than we have here, of course, but just to show you as for illustration purposes, right here we also had some time where Bitcoin is trending downwards while we are seeing a divergence with the relative strength index. The price is coming down, the relative strength index is coming up, which is a huge bullish divergence. This was on the daily time frame, but as you can see, this one took actually quite some time if we measure the days right here, the whole period of consolidation until the breakout, that was approximately 2 months we have been trading within this range. I'm not saying we are going to trade 2 months in this range. The structure is completely different. I'm just want to illustrate right here, guys, that if we are seeing divergences, it still can take quite some time for the price to really see a reversal or to see that momentum being expressed, that bullish momentum being expressed in the price. So guys, what we could be seeing right here is that Bitcoin is going to come down another time right here, testing the support of this declining channel. As long as we are within that channel, I think that could be a great opportunity to long Bitcoin. I do think that personally. And eventually, if we are going to see a breakout out of the resistance, a decisive breakout coming along with that bullish divergence, then I think Bitcoin is definitely in for a nice bounce to the upside. So far, the downside, I think, is still limited. If we were to see a breakout, I don't expect Bitcoin to see such a capitulation wick again. However, it is possible. We have to watch the signs. It is really, if that bullish divergence is being invalidated, then things could start to look quite ugly. And then guys, let's go quickly to the mini S&P futures right here. Then we can see that the mini S&P futures is still trading above the support we have been talking about. Let's watch it on the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, we are still holding above that support. We have been talking about that. If we are losing that support, then that is something you want to be watching in Bitcoin as well. Most likely we are going to see a further drop. But yeah, right now it's still more likely to get a bounce right here. Then guys, I quickly want to show you this graphic, which has been shared by Willy Woo. And what this graphic basically is saying to us is that right now during this dip, it's not the whales and institutions that are selling Bitcoin, right? So this is actually quite interesting because it shows like that the whales during this phase that we are trading in right now are still accumulating. And if we have a look at the on-chain metrics on Bitcoin, then everything is actually looking quite bullish. It always can take some time until that bullishness on-chain will be expressed in the price. However, I do think it will give us a clear information about what is going to happen with Bitcoin over the midterm perspective. So I don't think that Bitcoin is really in a lot of bearish territory right now. I don't think we are in a bear market. We are not seeing that evidence back in, for example, on-chain statistics. So I think we can use this argument, what we are seeing on-chain, that Bitcoin most likely is still in a bull market and that we are going to continue this uptrend sooner or later, and that we are not going to enter that multi-year long bear market where a lot of people are talking about as well. And it makes sense to talk about that, guys. Don't get me wrong, because we had a retracement to the 61.80% right here. We lost that level again. So it is very logical to think that we might be entering in a bear trend right here, and it is also possible. However, if we have a look at on-chain metrics, and I think it's quite important to point it out as evidence to strengthen the scenario that we are still in a bull trend for the coming months. Then guys, quickly go to the daily time frame because we had an interesting development there. Let me bring out the 200-day moving average right here and get rid of the drawings. Then we can see that Bitcoin actually had a daily close above the 200-day moving average again. But yeah, afterwards right now we are getting rejected. So the longer we are trading below the 200-day, actually the more bearish Bitcoin looks. And if Bitcoin wants to get a new rally, get some new bullish momentum, we really have to break above that 200-day moving average and get a decisive close and hold this level as support. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. Quick summary: Bitcoin still trading, descending channel right here. Market structure is still the same. I'm still expecting a bounce out of this channel. At least I think that is more likely than seeing a further drop. Further drop is possible if we lose the support right here and if we lose the uptrending support in the relative strength index. Guys, if you enjoyed today's analysis, make sure to scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. That is very much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I want to thank every single one of you of watching today's video, and for all the traders out there who are interested in trading Bitcoin or variety of altcoins, or staking, or trading the regular financial markets, I would suggest you to use Bybit, Femix, or the Prime XBT platform. And you can find bonuses to these platforms with my affiliate links all down below this video. And if you want to learn how to use these platforms, I've made a lot of tutorials about that. You can find them over on my channel. And yeah, guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today. And I hope to see every single one of you in the next one. Bye bye.